enjoy the good vibe. Smoke up in the green room, smoke your worries away. In the green room, we'll stay in the green room. If you wanna get high and you got the time, come hang with the hippie. Come enjoy the good vibe. Smoke up in the green room, smoke your worries away. In the green room we'll stay. In the green room.
This production is brought to you by DHBN, WTHC Radio, and Stoner Records.
Hello?
What's up?
Hello?
I can see your head. Big head.
This guy's
Got big brains, bro. I saw him over there. What's up, little
Good.
skunk? How you doing? Welcome.
I'm doing all right, man.
Says Melissa. Hi, Melissa. How are you, darling? Good to see you.
Hi.
You got a new photo of your beautiful hair. You look lovely. Lovely. All right. Anyway, welcome in. Good evening. Thank you so much for being here. We have an exciting show, I hope. As of right now, he is not.
Sure.
I hope so. He says he was here. We talked just a little while. There he is. Oh, I was getting nervous. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's bring up, it says Snail in the Z. Snail. Welcome. What's up, buddy? How are you? Thank you so much for giving us this time.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. We are big fans. Do you have your window open?
My email?
Your window. In the car?
Is it loud? I'm about to stop driving, so it won't be loud in like 2 minutes.
Correct. All right. I don't want to hold you up, because I know you're only giving us a little bit of time. We appreciate all the time we can get. So thank you so much. Let's get to know you real quick, a little bit for our friends. For those meeting you for the first time, who is Dale? In your own words, no filters needed.
I guess musician, convict. And
hear about that. I'm sorry to hear that. That is bullshit. I don't know the whole story, but I heard it was for marijuana, and I don't like that.
It was for cocaine and LSD.
Oh, nice. Even better. I don't like that either. I don't like that you had to spend time in jail. That's horrible.
Yeah, I was in prison.
Yeah, prison for how many years? Do you want to talk about it? We don't have to talk about it.
No, I love talking about that. I'm open book. I did a little over 3 years for that.
That must have been a exciting time for you, no?
It's actually the opposite. You get these thin slices on media outlets and TV and there's televisual myth-based propaganda about what prison and jail is, but really it's the opposite of exciting. It's actually just
boring.
It's just such a monotonous, slow-moving, anticlimactic abyss, and it's kind of like the best way someone described it to me, which I agree with, is like something crazy pops off. Someone gets hurt really badly or dies, or something crazy happens, and then the intensity dissolves and the anticipation rebuilds for weeks or months.
For the next retaliation, yeah. When does retaliation come? Yeah, I can see that getting after years. Luckily, 3, I could see you being able to survive it after 3. But I don't know. Has it been tough to get over?
No, I actually don't think about prison ever. It didn't really traumatize me or affect me too much. What I think about all day, every day, actually, is how
music.
Well, no, not that. I got out of prison and I had like roughly $10,000. I actually buried it in the ground. That I still had left from selling drugs, and I somehow managed in crypto the 2021 bull run. I turned that into 2.4 million. Most of it happened in February of 2021.
Wow! Congratulations, that's amazing. Yes. Holy shit! I never knew that.
I lost all of it. So
the drama here, you're killing me. You're killing my heart. I'm up 1 minute, I'm down the next. I'm up.
Yeah. So we get out of prison. We get the 10 grand. Do you know what a bull market genius is?
I've heard of it. Yeah.
A bull market genius is someone who thinks they're a good trader. They think they're intelligent and they're beating the market, but really, it's just good timing. You could close your eyes and throw a dart, and you'll still get excellent gains. And I am the consummate example of a bull market genius. I mean, I was a little bit luckier, more genius than the next guy. I went 80x in pancake swap in February 2021. So we turned 17K, 15K roughly into 2.5 million, and then we lost all of that to depreciation in 2022. And then I was so upset that I'd lost $2.5 million after becoming a multimillionaire within 18 months of being released from prison. I was so mad. I tried working a normal job for $20 an hour, and I just couldn't fucking do it. My mind could not acclimate to making such an egregiously low wage after this experience. So I started doing sex work. And there was no sucking or fucking, but I was jerking dudes off all of 2023 for $1,000 an hour. So I'd do a gay massage for 45 minutes, and then the last 15 minutes I'd jerk them off. And, you know, I guess I'm a good enough looking guy where a couple good photographs and some good buzzwords, and I would charge $1,000 per gay massage. I jerked off probably over 100 men in 2023, and you guys thought you were getting a rock reggae podcast. And then
we are here for this. My jaw's on the floor.
So I jerk off triple digit number of men in 2023 after losing 2.4 million. And the way I learned the game was, I thought this girl was gorgeous on the street that I met in D.C., and I was just hitting on her. We started hooking up, blah, blah, blah. And she was very wealthy. And it took a couple weeks for her to tell me what she did, but she was a sex worker. She was making 4 times as much as I was. If I was making $10,000 a month, she was making $10,000 a week.
Wow.
Because the pay is a lot higher for women. The space is a little bit more... what's the word? It's the air is a little bit thinner for men. There's not as much
action, right? There's not as many.
It's just harder. It's
sexual out there than there is gay.
Yeah, it's just harder. So all my clients were gay men, by the way. I had no female clients, not one female client. This one gay man.
Did you turn them down, the females, or
no? It just wasn't even offered.
Oh, okay.
So meanwhile, the band's still going. But when I lost the 2.4 million, we had a couple of full tours set up. But we had to hop off those tours. We were going to do a national tour with Century Trails. There were a few other tours. We just couldn't do them. I just lost all my money and started jerking dudes off and just kind of releasing music and playing a show here or there, just rebuilding.
Is it safe to say that you may have been a little depressed at that time?
I mean, the nature of my lifestyle and my mentality is like, I get as depressed as a human can be without being suicidal. I'm never gonna like kill myself or anything like that. But like
that's great. Great to hear.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the amount of depression one endures when they're on bond, going to prison, losing millions, and then I jerk off all these fucking dudes, super frugal lifestyle. Let me finish. Super frugal lifestyle, and I somehow manage I somehow manage through the grace of just like grit, determination, and living a life of asceticism. Do you know what asceticism is?
Not offhand, but I could look it up.
Why don't you look it up and read to me what asceticism is?
Because I couldn't spell it, and I only got one hand. My other hand's up a puppet's ass. How about you just...
Asceticism is a hyper minimalistic lifestyle, hyper frugal, minimalistic to the point where it's vulgar, and you're just so basic and just barely needing anything beyond the fundamental requirements of eating, breathing, and having a place to sleep. So I was in that lifestyle, really just saving money, jerking dudes off, made a few good trades, a few good decisions, a few people smarter than me. And actually, this January was the peak. I got back up to right about $1 million at the beginning of this year, trading and rebuilding position. And I just finished losing all of that too. Actually, that's all gone now too due to depreciation. AI16Z was the token where I made and lost, and now I'm sitting here with you guys. Not suicidal, but we lost $1 million again. We just lost $1 million again.
Well, but
a couple months ago.
Is you got the ability to do it? You've proved it twice now. You have the ability to do it. You just have the ability. We have to figure out how to.
We're gonna try and do it one more time. We're gonna try and do it one more time.
Yeah. Now, I wanted to ask: Are you bisexual? Were you bisexual, or is this something that happened when you were?
Question. These are great questions. That's a great question. I'm not bisexual. I'm heterosexual.
Out of desperation, you had to do out of desperation to make money.
Totally. I mean, I wish I was a little gay or bi for the sex work, but I'm heterosexual.
It was work. It was just work. You had to go to work every day.
It's really low. It's really low vibrational work. I'm not gonna do it again. It's too crazy. It's too crazy. Making strangers come and shooting their fucking own cum on their fucking bodies while you're standing there sober and heterosexual trying to make a dollar. It's such low vibrational work. But I used it to make the comeback, and we made the comeback, but we just fumbled that comeback too. And how does this all play into the band? How does this all play into the reason you guys wanted to interview me?
Because, well, I mean, it doesn't. But it's amazing, the story, the life, the lifestyle that you've had to go through to get where you are today. I absolutely love your music. From Bumblebee Tuna to what's the one you put out today? I couldn't get the name of it.
PV15. PV15 comes out Friday, but we had an early release access. But yeah, I mean, I guess all the hardships made for some really good songs, and I'm always writing songs. Through everything.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. And were you a singer songwriter prior to all of this, or were you just a hood?
Yeah, a what?
A hood, a hood rat, like hanging out, singing, but dealing the drugs that you said you were into.
A hood rat.
Like the 90s. You're a 90s kid, no? Don't you think you're a 90s kid?
I mean, I guess early 2000s. I was born in 88, so I was I was a toddler in the 90s. But I don't think I was ever a hood rat. I just think that I was.
I don't want you to be insulted by that. That wasn't an insult. I was a hood.
I'm not insulted. I think others would be though.
All right, I'll keep that in mind next time. I appreciate you not being insulted.
I'm not insulted. I'm not insulted, but you asked that to a person of a different background than me. If they were a hood rat, they might be offended.
I didn't mean it in a derogatory term, though. I guess it could be taken.
Yeah, you just couldn't come up with no other words.
Yeah, I guess that was part of it.
Yeah. Maybe, you might. I mean, most times people don't mean for things to be derogatory, but they still are.
Yeah,
so,
right.
regardless of your intention, I'm just helping you out. If next time you're interviewing someone, you might not want to throw out that colloquialism.
I appreciate that. So,
Yeah.
Dale or Snail, should I call you Snail? Do you prefer Snail?
You can call me Hood Rat, Snail.
Hood Rat. No, I'm not going to do that. I feel like you said you were okay with it. All right. Hood Rat. No. Do you remember when you told me when we were talking and you were staying at some woman's house and you were going to give her sexual pleasures? Did you get my picture that I sent you after that of my enormous penis?
Oh, good.
I can't even tell if you're serious or not right now.
I'm 100% serious. You and I were at some lady's house and you made a video. You were live. You were live at some woman's house and you said you were doing yard work and sexual favors and you were arguing with me. And I wrote back to you that I pulled out my cock. It's here. Yeah.
Did you actually?
Yeah. And I sent you a picture in that chat, but you never responded. So I assumed you never saw it. I was a little disappointed because I also argued with you once about we have to have a long discussion about dryer sheets. I don't understand your dissatisfaction. And you wrote back to me some smart ass remark about dryer sheets, and you said I'd be happy to come on and discuss my dissatisfaction with dryer. I don't hate or like this dryer sheets. I think was your answer.
How's that smart ass?
I don't know. I'm just old. I'm an old.
Wait a second.
You're any of this?
Wait a second. You're telling me I had a smart ass response because I said I'm ambivalent towards dryer sheets, and you just admitted on your own podcast that probably has like single digit number of viewers, so it doesn't even matter that you sent me dick pics.
I did. You want to see it again? You're jerking off men. You just told me you're jerking off men to make a living, and I'm over here talking about my little cotton penis over here. Don't worry.
Yeah, the difference between my experience and yours is my transactions with these men are consensual. You sending dick pics is like gross and unethical, and you shouldn't be.
If I were a real man, but I'm a cotton little boy, and it was supposed to be a joke to you, but you never saw it.
Oh, okay. It was a bad joke, but I'm here for it. You can. All right, let's keep trying.
Because you said something about coming over and giving you sex or something, and I was like, I'm down, and I pulled it out, and I was coming over, but then you never responded, so I didn't come over.
Yeah.
Conversation. You must be so busy. You're a very busy man, Dale. How do you keep up with everything? You were saying that you're working a full-time job at night now, right? As well.
Yeah, I'm working at a restaurant at the moment.
Yeah,
for the summer.
Yeah, I don't want you to I don't want all your fans to be stalking you, so don't say where.
It's probably not like that, but you're fine.
How could you say that about my podcast, man?
Well, I'm just judging in real time using common sense and conventional wisdom, like judging by the way it's going right now. How many people are watching right now? Right now
there were 7, but we're down. We went
so why would you say I can't believe I would say that about your podcast when I'm completely accurate?
Well, because my heart hurts. You hurt my feelings.
Bro, what do you mean your heart hurt? Your heart hurts because I told you the truth about your podcast?
So you're saying my podcast sucks?
You just said that. I said there were single digit number of viewers. You just said that about your own podcast.
No, I did not.
No, you just did. You just said. So you're saying my podcast sucks. When did I say that?
No, you didn't. I don't know.
I didn't say that. I said there's single digit number of viewers.
It was double digit, but you're piss poor. No, I'm just kidding. We had 8 at one point. I was gonna say there was double digit. It wasn't even double. It's all right though, because my followers, they watch the next day. They can't stay up this late. We're all old.
Old, yes.
We're older. We're an older.
Why do you keep denigrating yourself because your age?
Because we're old.
So what? Everyone gets old if they're lucky. Why do you keep denigrating yourself because your age?
I don't know. Because I'm stoned, bro.
All right, well,
All right.
I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm literally just I'm here just being authentic, and it sounds like it's a hard time for you, not me.
I'm having a hard time.
You're having a hard time. You're having a hard time. You thought I was gonna be a high, amicable reggae nice guy, and this got a little too real and too quick for you, brother.
Yeah, I handled it pretty well. I think I handled it pretty well.
You're handling it well. Just don't denigrate yourself because you're old, and don't denigrate your podcast because there's single-digit number of viewers. Don't put yourself down. Have some confidence in yourself.
The thing about it is I don't care what my numbers are because I got Dale from Dale and the ZDubs here.
There you go. That's an angle. Right there.
And I've had B Hard and TJ from Bumpin Uglies here, and I can name
those are friends. Those are friends of ours.
I know. I wrote to you about them too as well, but you just ignored me on that one. Skunky, do you have any questions for my friend Dale?
Let's go back. No. Let's backtrack for a moment. You make these passive aggressive comments like I ignored your question in the DM.
I know you're a busy man, is what I mean. It's not you.
Wait, do you actually are you one of those people that actually take it personally when an artist or a person doesn't respond to your Instagram direct message? Do you take that personally?
No. I mean, after months of trying, yes. I'm the squeaky wheel. I'm that, and that's how I got Dale from Dale and the ZDubs. Is I was the squeaky name. So you start
to take it personally if someone does not respond to you for months in the DMs. You take it personally.
I don't know if I take it personally. Well, yeah, I guess I'm not. I don't want to lie because this is my show.
Don't lie. Don't lie on your show.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say yes after they read the little message and they don't respond. They don't have the common decency or the common sense to respond to me. It does hurt. It gets me right here, buddy.
All right, well, check it out. First of all, I responded to you, hence I'm here. But secondly, let's just use some. Let me help. I'm gonna help you. Let me help you.
Please.
Just because a person leaves you on red and doesn't respond does not mean they lack common decency. It's important to have just enough empathy to the extent where you might understand a person has enough going on or doesn't have the interest in responding to a complete stranger on the internet. Do you understand that?
I do.
Do you understand that?
I do. Absolutely, I do. And I have a job as well, and it's my job to get you guys onto my show, and I have to do what I have to do. And whether it's be the squeaky wheel or just tell you to go fuck off, not you personally, I'm just saying, if, after months of trying and you're just going to sit there and fucking ignore me, then I don't have fucking time for you. So you can go fuck yourself. And that's what I've done. I've told other people we're done. I'm not going to waste my time. What do you think? You guys are something special? I got other things going on in my life as well, bro. I'm just here. I'm a stoner who likes your
right. Well, then it's important. It's important to understand that just because someone doesn't respond, or leaves you on red, doesn't mean they deserve to be told go fuck yourself.
I never said I said that. I said I will no longer bother you. Is what my.
What do you mean? You just said verbatim a moment ago. If they leave me on red, I'll tell them to go fuck themselves.
I'm gonna take every word that I say for real. Then
wait, do you not want me? Do you not want me to listen and take heed to the words you're saying? You want me to not?
I want you to understand. If somebody tells me that if I write to them for months and months and they ignore me and they see my thing and they just leave me unread, I will respond with "Thank you. I got your point. I'm not gonna bother you anymore. Take care. Have a nice day," and I move on. And I go to the guy who is going to
right, and that's just part of life. Is not every stranger you interact with on the internet.
I don't understand why you're trying to make it a big deal.
Because you said you take it personally and you'll tell people to fuck off if they don't respond. And I'm telling you that's ridiculous.
When I say fuck off, I mean whatever. I say fuck off because I'm from New York and that's what we fucking say. But I don't tell them fuck off. I'm respectful to everybody. I try to until people get me angry.
Okay, the contradiction.
Then the New York comes out. and then you hear them. Then the bad mouth comes out, and then I start flipping out. Then the mental illness kicks in.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
Anyway, can we get to some questions?
Of course, I'm here for y'all.
All right. If each of your albums was a strain of weed, what kind would it be? And
I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke weed.
Oh, all right. Well, then
Really?
move on.
No.
Something you always wanted to say on
man.
stage, but held back.
I pretty much say anything that I reject the question. There's nothing I've wanted to say on stage that I've had to hold back.
All right. What song changed the direction of your band forever?
What song changed it? I guess I really liked that song we did with Jackson from the Elevators. That song is doing really well, and I feel like it definitely helped us move in the right direction. I wouldn't say it changed the direction forever.
Are you currently going in the right direction now?
I think the band is. I think I need to figure out my finances, but the band's doing well.
Can you describe your music to someone who's never smoked weed and never heard reggae?
Yeah, I'd say it's pop, rock, and reggae.
What's a
And
sound?
ska.
I'm sorry.
And ska.
Ska, of course, yeah. I find you guys to be a ska band. I like the ska.
Thank you.
You have a lot of horns in your band?
I always joke we're shitty ska because we have no horns.
No horns, right? I thought I heard you say that. All right.
But
What's a good sound or instrument you'd love to experiment with that you haven't yet?
I will say Sam on sax out of the Outer Banks. She's gonna play Point Break and Everwild with us, and she's a saxophone player, and she'll come play with us, and then we'll be less shitty. An instrument that I've never played that I like to experiment with.
Yeah.
I guess if you paid me the right amount, I'd play with the same dick that you sent pics to me with.
All right. Well, that's.
How about that instrument?
I'm not gonna pay though. You can play with it for free.
How about,
Go ahead, Skunk.
how long has Dale and the ZDubs been around?
We've been around since about 2012, and then we stopped from 17 to 20 when I got arrested, and then we also were inactive during COVID. So we kind of been around since 2012, but we've only been active for probably 7 years, I guess, 8 years.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What
Right.
non-musical habit or ritual fuels your creativity?
I guess getting locked up and losing millions. It's a habit at this. I guess it's a habit at this point. losing fucking everything and jerking off dudes. That's inspiring it.
My goodness.
Fucking damn it,
You
dude.
write a novel. That's what you need to do. You get your money back by writing a book.
I'm making another trip to run.
What do you do when a song just won't come together?
When a song just doesn't come together, I think it's good to just shelf it and then come back, and then that usually works. Or bring in someone who's better at songwriting than me. And I like teaming up with people to write songs.
Do you write all the songs or everyone?
I'd say I write like 90% of everything that we have out, but I definitely get a little help here, a little help there, and I like bouncing ideas off people. And
Sure.
Ted from Passafire wrote his own verse. Emily Brimlow wrote her own verse. Claire Wright wrote her own verse. But the Elevators collab and HIRIE and Bumpin Uglies, I wrote all those lyrics. So I like writing lyrics, and yeah, I'd say I wrote like the overwhelming majority of everything, but I like getting a little help here and there from people.
Is that a lot of the music from a time when you were in prison, or you?
Yeah, well, I'd say, yeah, that whole album off the rip pretty much was written in prison.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna ask you about that one.
Yeah.
Off the rip had a secret message baked inside. What would it be?
I don't even understand I don't understand the question, my brother.
Kind of a stoner question, I would assume. So we'll move on.
I don't. Yeah.
Sometimes I just assume people are stoners like me, but it's not. I apologize. When did you know a track is? When do you know a track is done, like for real done, or not?
I'm really I'm very neurotic, and I have trouble finishing things. So I've pissed a lot of people off, not knowing when things are done. So that's a great question. I actually think that's a great question to ask any artist, because I love hearing different artists talk about how do you know when something's done. That's a great fucking question, and I think that's probably one of my biggest deficiencies is I don't know when things are done, and I keep picking at it like a raw fucking scab, and I like the pain, and you churn it, and you pick it, and you flick it, and you look at it, and you squeeze it, and you just make it worse.
Nice.
And you just make it worse. I do that a lot.
Yeah. You might want to see a doctor. No, I'm just kidding. If you could collab with your younger self, what kind of song would you write together?
I thought you were gonna say if you could collab with any artist, who would it be? So I'm gonna just answer that question instead, because you guys aren't paying me anything. So I'm gonna just talk about what I want to talk about.
Sir, I apologize. Don't let me cut you off, but I pay you every day a half a penny every time I play your fucking songs, and I play them numerous times a day.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Probably get 5 or 6 cents a day from me, at least.
I guess I'll say thank you to that.
Yeah. And my 4 or 5 listeners, they like you. They like your music, and they never heard of you before, but now they have. And so now you have 5 or 6 other people out there who are downloading your music. Yeah.
All right. Well, a lot of times if you take a podcast, you get.
Mine is not an ordinary podcast.
$50, $100 is nice, $200 is nice. I'm just not at a point right now where
I get it.
I can not care about money.
I run a radio station. I get absolutely no money.
The Venmo's DZD. The Venmo's DZD music.
I play your music. I pay $500 a month so I can play your music.
Then I guess all I can say is thank you. I pay
Deezer every month so I can play your music. Yeah. Anyway,
I guess.
Moving on. What motivates you when no one's watching?
Like right now.
We're up to 7.
Like right now.
We're up to 7. Where are your friends? Where are all the DUBS? Where are the ZDubs? Where are all the?
Why would I promote
you? Because I play your music, bro. I play.
Yeah, but you're not compensating us. You just want me to go pro bono.
You should be compensating me. None of these people would even know who you were.
What do you mean none of these people? You mean all 7?
Yeah, there's more than 7 normally, bro. 7 already heard all the shit you gave me earlier in the month when you called me and told me that I should pay you, and they all laughed.
I mean, it's common decency to you were talking about common decency. Hey, Snail, let me get you for 30 minutes. Here's $50. I'd be like, cool, let's do it.
I got Brandon for an hour for free, and it was an amazing show.
Brandon's more successful than I am, and he's probably a lot nicer too.
Well, he is a hell of a lot nicer, I'll tell you that. But
there you go.
I got no issue with you, Dale. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. I got to do what I got to do, bro. And you guys,
listen. You guys are cool, and I like you, and you're asking good questions. But you cursed me out in the DMs because I asked what this was, and you cursed me out.
Yeah, because I've been trying for months.
So let your listeners know that. Let your listeners know. Let your 7 listeners know that you curse people out because you don't get the response you want, like a child.
I curse people out when they ignore me, and then
I didn't ignore you.
And they come in and they say, "What the fuck is this? It doesn't even make any fucking sense. I can't read it." That's because you're on a phone. You can't own a computer, I guess. And it came out one straight line down. You lost all your.
All I asked was what I said. What is this? And you started cursing me out.
It was a way ruder than that. And
no, pull it up. Pull it up. Pull it up.
I will.
Pull it up.
I will.
Pull it up.
No, I'm not gonna.
It was a lot.
You were rude.
Yeah, you're not gonna pull it up because I wasn't rude. I'm never rude unprovoked ever. I will never disrespect any man, woman, or child unprovoked ever. That's not my personality. You were rude. You were rude.
I may have been, but it was after.
You were. Hey,
did it work? Are you here?
I'm still here. But you were an asshole for no reason to me.
All right, and I'm pretty sure I apologized to you in the next message and said, "Yeah, but you forget to bring that shit up. You're making me look like an ass." But you didn't say that. I apologized.
You apologized.
Right. I apologized because I didn't realize you were on a phone and it came out in one long line in one message.
What do you mean you didn't realize all over? Bro, it's 2025. A lot of people check messages on their phone, bro.
It's 2025, and a lot of them know how to fucking open it and read it where it's in a fucking message and not in a fucking straight line down, you dumbass. Why am I arguing with you?
Because it's fun.
I guess. That's pretty cool. All right, moving on. Get to know Dale and the ZDubs.
Oh my God, this might be the best interview ever. All right, I'm listening. Next.
Yeah, see, you do owe me money. It is the best interview ever. Ha! I told you would have a great time, didn't I?
I'm having fun.
You ever? Oh no, that's not going to work because you're not a stoner. What's your official stance on people who eat pizza with a fork? Should they be?
I do coke. I don't smoke weed. I snort coke.
All right, I'll bring up coke more often next time. When am I going to have you back on? That's the next question.
I'll do another. I'm down for another one.
Yeah, you're down because you got to tell. I'm going to blow your ass up with this one. So all the ZDub fans are going to be here looking to fight me.
No, dude, that's not true. Everyone's cool, man. Everyone's cool.
I love you, man. I love your music.
I like you. I like you.
Would you jerk me off?
If you paid me 800, yes, I would fucking jerk you off.
Deal, right? Because you said 1,000 earlier, so I'm getting a fucking puppet handy for fucking 800. Nice.
You're funny. Yeah, that's about right.
All right.
But I appreciate you, bro. Listen, I appreciate you, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And listen, I know I'm not the easiest interview. If you were catching me, I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Me too.
And I just I'm in a down trough right now, financially and mentally. So you got me right now in this kind of zone, and talking from the safety of my car, my phone, and I'm not with people in person. So you got a very authentic version of me right now, and yeah, you can post all this. That's fine, and I'm down for another interview. Hopefully, I'll be up on an upswing when we do it.
Listen, I want another interview. I like you. I like your music. You're kind of a dick.
Thank you.
I'm kind of a dick too, so I'm not afraid.
Thank you.
I'm from New York, like I said, so I don't care. I'll tell you to go for it.
I'm usually not a dick. I just I'm in a down.
You've lost a lot.
I'm in a down right now.
A couple years. I get it. Listen.
Yeah, I'm in a down right now, but
you had to jerk off men for a living. I mean, that's not something I'd be proud to be saying, but I'm proud that you said it. Thank you for saying it here. Have you said it before, or am I a first?
No, I've said, dude, everyone knows. My family knows. I said it on Andy Frasco's podcast. Everyone knows.
You don't have to name drop. This is the Hippies podcast. Yeah. Remember that. You were on the Hippie podcast.
All right, well, where can we watch this?
Everywhere. On my YouTube at WTHC RADIO. You can check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share.
Do you post the whole thing? Do you post the whole thing, or do you cut it up?
No, I had cut it up, but I also post the whole thing, so you can watch the whole thing. But then there'll be cut up clips of us fighting. It'll be great.
That'll be fun. Will you send me an email just with the link?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually had a plan I want to talk to you about before you go, please give me yourself a couple seconds, because we had that argument. I wanted to talk to you, but I was like, he's such a dick. I don't want to talk to him. I wanted to talk to you about having like an argument where we could make this like a thing and we could help each other grow by fighting with each other every fucking time you come on. We could probably still get away with it because this was pretty bad. But you're a dick. I'm just kidding. I love you.
No, you're fine, bro. Speak First Amendment, bro. Speak your mind. Yeah, man. I'm down to do another podcast in the future. Give me. Let's do it at the end of the year.
Yeah, give me some. Yeah, I don't want you back. I got to recover from this one. Fuck, I'm about to have a heart attack over here. That being said, you got a ton of shit coming out. I feel like you're dropping music every day. Tell us what you dropping.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you noticing and saying that. We got PV15 come out Friday, and then we got a song with Emily Brimlow coming out after that, and then we got songs with Tropodelic, Surfer Girl, and Swayze coming out after that.
Yeah, tell them all I want to hang with them and that they should. I won't be a dick to them if they just answer me. Yeah, that's all. I can't
believe you're calling me a dick when I'm actually on here with you.
No.
For free, and you're calling me a dick while all these other guys don't even respond.
Do you see how much of an ass you're making out of yourself by saying for free every time? All these other bands have come on and done it for free.
They should know.
Space Camp, Cultivated Mind, Muck Sticky, all of them. They've all been here. Every one
of them should be getting $50 to do it, $100, even $20.
They're caring, and they give, and then they get in return. They get listeners and friends and followers and a whole bunch of people who would love to follow you. But I don't know if they're all going to follow you now.
You sound like a snake oil salesman. They get followers, they get viewers and listeners. You sound like a used car salesman, brother.
Oh, well.
I peep your game, bro. Like, I hear you, bro, but like I'm a realist, bro. I'm a realist. Like, I hear what you're saying, but no, it makes more sense to compensate. Actually, you know what? No. Let me finish. In a respected, normal space where if you wanted to interview someone in a different vocation, in a different professional space, they probably would be compensated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I made you come to me and sit in my room and hang out with me. Absolutely, I would compensate.
No, I'm saying if we were interviewing someone that had a different career, people think musicians work for free. We don't work for free, motherfucker.
People think
we don't work for free.
We don't work for free either, motherfucker.
Well, you're interviewing me. You asked me to come on.
I play your music every day, bro.
I appreciate it.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of listeners are listening to your music at least once an hour. They were, but this.
I appreciate it. Then
I don't know. You don't know how many listeners I have.
I hope it's more than 7.
It could be.
Yo, don't gaslight.
Anybody's playing your music. You should be thankful that anybody's playing your music. You know what I mean?
I am thankful that people are playing my music, but I do not appreciate people conforming to this myth that musicians are willing to do it for just the love of the music, and we're willing to give up our time, energy, and space for free. I don't appreciate that.
I love you, buddy, and I want you back, and I hear what you're saying, but you're the first out of my hundreds and hundreds of interviews. You're the first one to ever say that to me.
That's because they're all thinking it, and I'm actually saying it. They're all thinking it.
That's fine, and I answered you. I'm not afraid to answer you. I still when this is done.
Yo!
My Cash App is WTHC Radio, okay?
Oh, my God. Get the fuck out of here.
Send me $25 and we'll call it even.
You're hilarious, bro. Listen, I appreciate the interview. Let's do another one. At the end of the year.
Can you bring the cooler dubs next time?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Are you
I'm
guys
down.
up in the same
You
area?
don't go psycho on me.
No, we got guys from Wilmington, Charlotte, Atlanta, guys from all over.
All right, my man. It was a great.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. We'll get another. You'll get another side of my personality next time. We were raw and uncut tonight.
No, it was good. I love it. I love it. It's going to help my station huge. Thank you. I'll have 7 or 8 listeners tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I'm hoping this was a little bit more exciting interview than previous you've done with other artists.
This was one of the best. One of the best. I've never had to argue with them before. So this is
arguing is healthy as long as it doesn't get to a certain point. I think healthy friction is conducive to a growing mind. So it's okay.
Absolutely. I would ask you to stay around and do a shout out, but you would probably want me to pay you a couple grand.
Who do you want me to shout out?
Well, I wanted you to do one so I could play it on the radio like before.
Let's do it. Last thing. Let's do it.
You have to wait until I say goodbye to everybody, okay, and end the show, and then we have.
Can I just do it right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
What is it? Tell me what to say, and I'll say it.
Say hi. This is Dale from the Dale and the ZDubs. This is WTHC Radio. Hold on, let me open this up first. And happy 420, something to that effect.
What's good, everybody? This is Snell from.
Wait! I wasn't ready. Go ahead.
WHTC.
No, THC. Marijuana. Hold on.
No, but the radio is called
THC. WTHC.
WTHC. Okay, tell me when you're ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's good, everybody? This is Snail from the motherfucking ZDubs, and we are live with WTHC, and thanks for hanging out with us.
Awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
I wanted
Just,
to 20, but we'll work on that next time.
I don't smoke weed. It wouldn't be authentic. I don't smoke weed.
Happy cocaine to everybody.
Right.
I like that. That's better. Okay, listen. Hey, listen. I appreciate you guys. I know I was a little crazy for this. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Let's do another one at the end of the year, and send me a link when you post this.
Absolutely, bro.
I appreciate you guys. And hey, honestly, I really do fucking appreciate you playing our music. It means a lot.
I play it a lot. I do, and I love you guys.
It means a lot.
But I'm nuts.
I'm nuts. I'm fucking nuts. Hey, also, if you want to come to a show, send me an email. I'll guest list you and your homie right here, and we'll get you guys to a show. We'll have a couple beers. We'll hang out.
When you come in East Coast?
We're East Coast a lot. Just keep an eye on our schedule and shoot me an email.
I'm in PA. I'll shoot you up when I see you in PA.
Just keep an eye on the schedule, Instagram, and our website, DaleandZDubs.com. And when you want to come to a show, I got you, brother.
You're not going to beat me up, are you?
No, I would never, bro. I'm on probation. I'm a nice guy.
Right. You're on probation. All right, bro. Peace, love, and hippie hugs to you, man. I appreciate you.
All up, bro.
What was before this one that just coming out tonight or this week? What was Pathological?
TV15. Pathologicals with Brandon, and then Pushin' came out before this. Pushin'.
I'll write it
In
down.
between Pathological.
Pardon me?
Pushin' was in between you and Pathological and.
It went fine. Fucking Side Need an Exit. Then Pushin' was released, and then PB15 is Friday.
Friday, okay.
Yeah, and I'm really excited about PB15. It's a really great song. I like how it came out.
Awesome. I'm excited to hear it. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, listen. I know I was a lot tonight, but I never. There's no malice. I was just being a little bit tough. And I hope that's all right.
We're still on the air, so don't make yourself look like a pussy. Just toughen up.
I like it.
Snail.
I like that. No, I like that.
We're not friends, bro. We're gonna fight next time we see each other, bro. Peace.
I deserve it. All right, bye, guys.
Love you, bro.
Send me the link. Send me the link in the email.
I will. Absolutely. Are you gonna Are you gonna know how to open your fucking email, dumbass?
Probably not. All right, bye, guys.
Peace.
See ya.
Smoke up in the green room. Smoke your worries away. In the green room we'll stay. in the green room. Folk up in the green room, smoke your worries away. In the green room, we'll